Well, good afternoon to you, Pat. You can see behind me all these trucks have been basically parked here at this exit throughout Troutdale since about 4 o'clock this morning. Some of these truck drivers are going 12 hours waiting to get back on I-84. Now, while some sections of I-84 throughout eastern Oregon have reopened in the last couple of hours, the west side still remains closed because of snow, ice, and downed trees. Exit 17 off of I-84 in Troutdale quickly turned into a parking lot for truck drivers on Monday morning.
Since 4 o'clock this morning.
Heavy snow and ice shut down the interstate from this side of Multnomah County to the Dalles. Trucker David Ganos tried to take another route but was forced to come back to Troutdale.
We turned around, tried to go up to Highway 14 to get there, and they had that shut down too. When they said to take an alternate route. So we turned around and came back over here.
Alyssa Scott saw firsthand how bad the roads were through the gorge. She was able to get into Troutdale right before ODOT shut down I-84.
Unless we didn't have chains, we would not have been able to get out. Yeah, we spent like the first hour trying to put chains on.
Scott said it wasn't just the slick roads that were a problem for her.
Trees like crazy were just like covering the road, a lot of debris just from snow and ice piling onto the trees, crashing them down.
Parts of the Columbia River Gorge saw about 2 feet of snow fall in less than 24 hours. Dan Dennison is from Hawaii and was visiting his brother in Stevenson, Washington.
But the way the driveway looks right now, that may be challenging. I went out and did a little bit of shoveling this morning to try to keep up with it. But
he said at this rate, he's not sure if he'll be able to leave the gorge to head back home later this week.
Stevenson proper is pretty well shut down. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 vehicles out. I videotaped a couple of vehicles, kind of a steep road behind us. It appeared to be 4-wheel drive vehicles trying to get up the road, and they had no success at all.
Even though people were getting stuck.
So now we're going to head over to Portland, hang out in Portland for a little bit, and then go to the coast to just have some other fun times.
Drivers like Alyssa Scott did their best to turn a detour into an adventure for the day. Now, again, Pat, ODOT still hasn't figured out when this section of I-84 will open again, but the tricky part is going to be the forecast. More snow and ice is in the forecast later on tonight and into tomorrow. With